go. Come on, something. Come on. Ah! Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Making a second appearance on the prime time this season, this XBL rookie aims to lift off and then some. A newfound mastery on the hill will aim to stifle the opposition and give these Rocketeers every chance to battle at the dish in the midst of the playoff hunt. In the other corner, a founder, a veteran, a former champion, picking up steam in this delayed start to the season. More victories when the lights are brightest could prove that this Force-Up legend has finally resumed his position against the game's elite. It's a league office showdown. Wishbone and the astronauts face off with Flash and the Flashertons. Welcome to a very spooky match of the week.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Cross-Platform Baseball League Match of the Week. My name is Dwayne. I'm one of the co-commissioners of this league, and I'll be taking you through the color commentary on this portion of our broadcast tonight. And joining me once again in the booth, as just before in AAA, is No Hummus, league office member and Hall of Famer. He's going to be on the play-by-play for us. How you doing, Hummus? You ready for some more XBL baseball?
Yeah, great. Yeah, we had last match. We saw some nice stuff, and this one has potential to be even a greater matchup as we're seeing two teams here fighting for the final playoff spots as the season begins to wind down.
Yeah, this should be very, very exciting as we will have on feature tonight a league office showdown. Two of our fellow members in the league office in our rulemaking chamber, if you will. It's going to be WishboneRulz and his astronauts going up against the Flash and his Flashertons. So very high-powered matchup between these two players. Post-dated from Halloween, so we had the special Urban to lead us in here with a little bit of flair to it. That was very, very exciting, and I think we might have a little bit of a flair from our players as well going into this one, but we'll see what happens as cosmetics go. But on the field, it should be very, very exciting. I mean, this has some serious playoff seeding implications.
Yeah, for sure. Flash right now, they're seeded at the ninth with 5-7 records, so they don't have many games in. But if they continue to rack up wins here, they could definitely push for a playoff spot. And the astronauts, they're 6-16, but they're only a couple games back behind from the 12th and 11th spot. So a hot finish at the end of the season, and they could definitely claim one of those final 2-3 playoff spots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be all about how hot Flash can get and if he can ride that hot hand. And same for Wishbone here. He's only got 6 wins, but still plenty of games to play. So any number of wins tonight here for either team should go a long way in the playoff fun, and a sweep for either team would be huge. And what you would call, like I've already said, a high-powered matchup. I mean, both these players are known for their dagger home run potential, their ability to go back-to-back on you when they get hot. I mean, they hit the ball hard and they hit the ball far. They don't hit wall scrapers. They might not be up there as far as the league lead in home runs per 9 right now, but they get it done when it needs to be done, and that should be really, really exciting to watch on prime time because this is the first ever matchup tying in two keys together there between these two teams. Some unfamiliarity. I think maybe they've scrimmed a few times, but it's always interesting when two teams meet up for the first time on Match of the Week.
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna have to watch out here, see if maybe the offense, maybe first few innings, isn't really getting going. But as we get to the later half of the game, we might see the engines beginning to heat up, and we might just end up seeing a shootout as we reach the latter part of the game.
Yeah, it will be really, really interesting to see who's able to get it going and when it's going to be able to happen. Offense should be the name of the game tonight, but both these players have really improved their pitching game. So without further ado, we're going to see what these two will bring us on XBL Match of the Week. Hang tight, and we'll have the games getting started in just a moment. All right, folks, we've loaded in quickly here to Red Rock Park, the home of the LaGrange Astronauts, as the players exchange pleasantries, and Flash with his orange and black take the field against, or will bat first against the Astronauts.
Yeah, we see here that jack-o'-lantern logo, and we'll see here the and look at that. It looks like the astronauts have their own team name. They're the Martians for today. as that becomes a diving stop for out number 1. Next up, Wizwaz, 320 average, 3 home runs, and 8 RBIs.
Yeah, a little bit of flair from both these players. Roswell Martians and the Flashertons looking like a bunch of pumpkins out there.
Yep, and it looks like that one just goes right down the middle, as it looks like we'll have a runner on second here, 1 out, Wizwaz. Nice hit there.
That's the
Now
type
we
of
got,
power you need to see out of Flash, especially early.
yep, and now we have Flash Gordon here. Look, he has a good amount of power here, low pitch, so looks like Wishbone's sort of challenging that attribute and sort of daring Flash to a swing at that. As that's a 2-1 count. Low screwball. Ooh, that one's hit hard. Looks like right field. Will he be able to get there in time? The play will be close. Not in time. Makes it a 1-0 early ball game. Now pounce upon next.
Yeah, Flash looking dangerous early.
As he rocks that one once again, looks like that easily gets past the right field. Or no, but will not get past the right field as much. So now we have runners to the corners, 1 out. Weight room coming up here. Now we're going to see if the pitcher can get out of this one before it gets too much out of hand. That one's curveball in, make it a 2-0 count. Now sit high. It doesn't look like it gets a lot of distance, but looks like it will be enough. Nope, it will not be enough. Runner turns back around, so now we got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Sat Swifty coming up to bat.
Yeah, Wishbone needs to just take a step back, find a way to get Flash to make an out here and come out of this with only 1 run given up. Been a bit erratic here in the first inning, but he could definitely get a lid on this and give himself a chance.
Sure. That one's hit hard. That one looks like there will be much more damage happening. 1 run comes in. Looks like we'll have another run easily coming. Will this be a triple? It'll just be a RBI double, so a 2 RBI double to make this an early 3-0 lead for the Flashertons here at Red Rock Park.
This is a big start for Flash. This is exactly what you want to see. You know, out of the former champion here, he's just ripping the ball as he gets one down the line there. Wishbone has to dive for it and make a good play.
Yeah, he definitely went. We talked about maybe the offense starting off slow with the unfamiliarity, but not for Flash as he gets off to the very hot start. But now we have Jim Lowell come up here as he tries to get something going, and it looked like he will right between the gap, right between the right fielder and center fielder. That looks like it'll be easy double to lead things off here. Great start here for the Martians.
Huge for Wishbone in response to giving up 3 big runs in the first. Jump on the first pitch, get extra bases. Now let's get things moving with the rest of the order.
Ooh, and it looks like the hitter there didn't get that memo, as that becomes out number 1. Runner left on second. Next up, we have Neil Armstrong. He's hitting a 190 average, 2 home runs, and 10 RBIs in the season. It's a power and speed so that he can easily send this runner home and end up on second or maybe even third. If he misses there for a 1-1 count. 1-2 count, low. Ooh, 1-2-3, he's out. That makes it out number 2. John Green coming up, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Let's see if he could bring this runner home and at least soften damage. As it looks like he won't, as that goes high. Wizwaz gets it though, 4 out number 3, so 1-2-3-4 inning here for the Flashertons. Top of the second, Flashertons lead 3-0.
Yeah, nice job there from Flash to tighten up, not get anything out of that leadoff double. Tries to add to his lead now after jumping out big time. Great play from Shepard, wow.
Wow, yeah, just a great dive there. He was able to just get right under it. Now it looks like we have Barry Allen coming up here, pitcher. And that becomes a strike 2, 0-2 count. That becomes strike number 3, so pitcher gets caught looking there for out number 2. Zippity Doodah comes to lead off here. He's 0 for 1 on the day.
Nice job by Wishbone to just attack the pitcher and get 3 quick strikes. He needs that. He needs quick innings after giving up all those runs in the first. Got to give himself a chance to hit.
Yeah, so far he's doing a solid job here. Only 22 pitches through almost 2 innings. Let's see if he can just get out of this one. As that one's hit high, just shy of the warning track, it looks like, as that will be out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 inning here. Now we can go down to the bottom of the second. Flashertons leading 3-0. The 5, 6, 7 lead things off. We'll see Buzz Aldred. He will come up here, see if he can get things going here for the Martians.
Yeah, interesting. He's batting 184, but he's got 4 home runs, so he doesn't get a lot of hits. But when he does, he gets a hold of it.
Yeah, as you notice, a lot of these players on the team, they're a lot of boom or bust, as they're either getting a home run or they're getting out. So we'll see how that storyline plays out throughout this game. That one's rocking hard up the middle, as that becomes a 1-out single now here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, nice hit by Wishbone there, just to take that right up the chute. Gets himself moving along here to his second baseman, who's got some speed and power. First pitch swinging, though, should be an out.
Yep, and looks like he got a bit too early on that one. So now we got runner on first, 2 outs, and the pitcher will come up here. 200 average. Let's see if he could get another, maybe another hit on the season.
Yeah, perhaps Wishbone gets that good fortune with his pitchers.
Yeah, I believe he's been known in the past for being able to get home runs with his pitchers. But looks like it won't happen there as the ground out for out number 3. So we go to the top of the third. Fletcherton still lead 3-0. 2-3-4 coming up for them.
Yeah, this is where the danger lies. Going back through this part of the order again is Wishbone.
Yep, and as you just said, Wizwaz gets another hit on the day. It looks like that'll be his second double of the day to kick things off here. Will we see another hot start here from the Flashertons with the heart of the lineup just beginning to roll through? Now we see Flash Gordon. He's 1 for 1 today. Let's see if he can continue his solid start to the day. As that becomes ball 2. That one's hit hard, but just right to the center fielder. Runner looks like he's advancing, but he turns around as that becomes out number 1. Pounce upon up next.
Yeah, Flash coming out early. Extra base hits galore. So Wish has to really find a way to work on that placement on the hill. Flash goes for the diddle. Wishbone,
Oh, no.
ooh, unable to get it clean, and both runners are going to advance. Flash gets all the way to second, too, on the ground out. That's disastrous.
Yeah, and that turned out to be almost a genius play from the Martians. It's just absolute disaster. It throws it to third, and that just, as a result, allows the runners to advance. And now we're in dangerous territory here for the Flashertons. Oh, what a dive, or stop, I should say. Doesn't get the out, but it prevents a run, which at this point in the game, you need to prevent as many runs as you can. Now we got the bases loaded here. Dangerous situation. That becomes 0-2 now here with the bases loaded. Ooh, out number 2, caught swinging there. Now we got Bolt Blue coming up 0 for 1 today with the bases loaded. 2 outs.
Great strikeout from Wishbone there, just to go for the high fastball. Get him whiffing. Needs something here.
Yeah, now he has to watch out here. 2-0 count. Looks like let's not jinx him. And now that will be out number 3, so he gets out of that inning. Wow. Bases loaded with 1 out. Gets out of that jam. Now let's see if he can put some runs on the board and get back some runs. As that one's hit softly to the third baseman, that looks like an easy out number 1. And next up we'll have Jim Lavelle, the right fielder for these Martians. As that one's a high and out, strike 1. Ooh, grounded up the middle, but second baseman gets there in time. Throws the first 4 out number 2, so now we have 2 outs here. Alan Shepard coming up 0 for 1 today. Let's see what he can do. with Barry Allen pitching through, looks like 30 pitches through 3 innings. As that one's popped up, and for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning there. Washington still lead 3-0 here in the top of the 4th. 8-9-1 coming up for them.
Yeah, nice quick inning there for Flash on the hill. That's what you need when you jump out to a big lead early, especially when, you know, his season's still sort of young. He needs big wins, so when you can jump out to a lead and keep moving quickly, that's huge. He makes himself a quick out there, though, for Wishbone.
Yeah, for sure. Now we have Barry Allen coming up once again. He's 0 for 1 today. Let's see if the pitcher can get a hit. As that one's swinging the miss for strike 1. Popped up into left field. Shepard easily gets under that for out number 2. So next up, Zippity Doodah, 0 for 2 today.
Yeah, back to that dangerous part of the order is Wishbone, so he's got to be careful. Flash has been finding all those extra base hits.
A ball 3-0 count here, and that one looks like it might be left over the plate, but Flash misses that one, so it's 3-1 count. Ooh, almost looked like that could have been a strike, but called ball, and now we have Wizwaz, who has 2 doubles today. Let's see if he can get another hit. It looks like he won't for out number 3, hard hit to the third baseman. So bottom of the 4th here, Flashertons hold on to a 3-0 lead. The heart of the lineup for the Martians, 3-4-5 coming up next. Leading things off is Neil Armstrong.
This would be a great time for Wish to just jump on something, wait for his pitch.
Yeah, he's definitely going to wait for here because Barry Allen only has 23 pitches here through three full innings. So just wait for that pitch, and looks like he does. Patience pays off. That goes far. That goes gone. See ya. Home run. Solo shot from Wishbone to make it a 3-1 ball game.
Wow, he really pulled that baby too. He was sitting on it. Great shot from Wishbone to jump right back into it.
Yep, and just as you're saying, he has to wait for his pitch. That's what he did. Got it at 3-0 count, and he punishes that. And he punished another one too. That one gets past the center field, looks like, so that will easily become a double. So now we got a runner on second, tying run at bat here for the Martians. And just like that, they're back in this game.
Huge for Wishbone, back-to-back extra base hits with no outs. Buzz Aldrin's got the RBI man. Ooh, and he gets under that one. Should be an out.
Yeah, looks like he was just a bit too jumpy on that one. Now he's going to try to reel it back in once again and just wait for his pitch. And then we have Harrison Schmidt coming up, who does have a single today, so let's see if he can get another hit for them. And it looks like he won't. Ooh, second baseman is just a bit slow getting up, but he still gets the out.
Nice dive there from Flash just to get an out. Saves a run, I think, for sure.
Yeah, those quick reflexes there at the bases can make all the difference. As the whiffer trade's activated on a 1-2 count. That one goes over the third baseman head. Let's see if the runner will charge home. This will be close, and it looks like he will not. So runners left at the corners here. The pitcher comes up. Let's see if Wishbone keeps the pitcher in. Definitely a risky situation here. Do you pull out the pitcher here and go for all? And it looks like he will.
Yeah, he's got himself a decent bench of pinch hitters, so just needs himself something to hit a big hit with 2 outs. And he can do all right with his bullpen as well for some length.
For sure, we'll have to see how long this bullpen can now hold him in. Now it looks like that one's a slow roller, but it looks like that won't be enough for out number 3. So Flashertons get out of that one, but not before giving up a solo shot. As we go into the top of the 5th, Flashertons have a 3-1 lead.
The Titov's coming in to face this meat of the order. He's a low velo specialist, so, and he's been knocked around all season, a 9.39 ERA. He's gonna have to be clean here and keep this game where it's at to give Wishbone a chance to get back in it. And that first pitch is crushed. See ya.
Wow, what an absolute bomb right there. As you were saying, he's been knocked around and he just shows it right here in prime time. First pitch he throws is just an absolute moonshot into deep center field to make it a 4-1 ball game.
That baby left the park in a hurry. Flash wasting no time to broaden that lead.
Yeah, we've seen the Flashertons here. They definitely like their slow pitchers, so we'll see how that plays out. As that one goes into the outfield, that looks like it'll easily be a double. So a quick start here for the Flashertons to just take back that solo shot from the previous inning. Now they got runner on second. Weight room up to bat.
Yeah, Flash has been known to feast on the low velo. He's hitting it hard again. Weight room sends it out into the left field. Nice play from Wish just to get an out.
Yeah, great dive there. You really need to catch that one, as that prevents the run from scoring. Now we've got Sat Swifty coming up to bat. That one's left a bit inside, and that one looks like it goes deep. That goes, see ya. A 2-run shot to make it a 6-1 ball game.
This is the power show from Flash here on Match of the Week. Third home run of the game. He's jumped out to a huge 6-1 lead now. Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting him to come out so quickly, but he's swinging, baby.
Yeah, we might see how long T-Top really stays in here, as these hitters are just knocking the socks off the ball, as that becomes out number 2 from the hard hit to third baseman.
Yeah, at what point does it become far too dangerous for the players on the field for Flash to just be hitting the ball this hard at them? Insane.
Ooh, that one's hit hard. Good. Fielder's glove doesn't make it. Looks like that will be another double. Lots of doubles here at Red Rock today. Not a lot of singles.
Flash is really jumping on those gaps and then finding the seats as well. So extra bases is the name of the game for sure.
For sure. And that one, oh, diving stop from a third baseman. That looks like that'll be out. So the out number 3, not before the Flashertons put another 3 on the board to extend their lead to 6-1. Here in the bottom of the 5th, the 9-1-2 come up for the Martians. They need to get something going right now.
Yeah, it's interesting. Always how Wishbone constructs his lineup 9-1-2 with the speedster at the bottom, and he gets that infield hit. Good start.
Yep, it looks like it paid off there. Jim Lovell now, he's going to need to continue the hot start. Watch out here for a potential steal. Just as they call it, looks like that'll be a safe. So runner on second now. No outs.
You do have a knack for calling things like homers and steals, don't you, Hummus? Is that one pays off again, and there's a hit to follow it up by Wishbone. So first and third early.
Yep, and now we got the runners in the corners now. Lots of speed, maybe even another steal. No need though, as that becomes an easy RBI double. Sorry, RBI single, I should say. As now 6-2 ball game, no outs here. Neil Armstrong up the bat.
Nice by Wish just to keep jumping on Barry Allen here. Continuing a bit of a hit parade. This one's going to be to the right side. That'll push the runners at least for him.
Now we see John Glenn come up here. He had a double earlier, and another hit like that could get it up, and look at that. Looks like that will bring another run in to make it a 6-3 ball game. Mojo down for the starter.
Yeah, Wishbone's not going quietly. He's being really aggressive here, and he's finding a way to score runs.
Yeah, and another run here would erase that top of the 5th and just bring back sort of like even score. And that one goes far. It doesn't look like it will go the distance. It will not. Just hits at the farthest part of the park. Just unlucky there. Flashertons hold on for a 6-3 lead in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, tough warning track power. Wish trying to get another homer of his own.
As that one's hit hard, right past the defender. So Flashertons just showing that they can just fire right back whatever the Martians throw at them.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone quite hit low velo as hard as Flash has been doing consistently in this game so far. You'd have to think Titov is not the answer for Wishbone, but if he's getting outs, I guess he is. That one's popped up there.
Yeah, I think Wishbone here, he's just trying to get to the bottom of the order so that he can take out Titov with a hitter. It looks like he'll get that. Out number 2, double play right there. So 1, 2, 3 inning there. Now we go into the bottom of the 6th here. 6, 7, 8 coming up. Titov might have pitched his last at bat there.
Solid there from Wish to get the double play, though.
For sure. As the quick out number 1 here. Now we got Ket Mattingly. He's 1 for 2 with a single. So that becomes 2-0 count here. Ooh, hits that one for a 3-1 count. Oh, misses there high for a 3-2 count. Whiffer trait activated. It doesn't really matter though, as that one goes into the outfield. Looks like he'll be caught for out number 2.
Yeah, nice job by Flash to get an out there. Wishbone fouled away a pitch I think he was really ready to hit, and then Flash followed up with a couple good fastballs. The sequencing has been keeping the Martians a bit off balance here, but you know, they've both scored their share of runs. It's been an interesting ball game so far.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like the managers didn't really want to bring in a top bench player, as that one's popped into the outfield. Will the is he gonna catch it? Yes, he will. 4 out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning here. We'll see which pitcher brings in. Yuri, I didn't get to catch the name there. Yuri Gagarin. As we go into the top of the 7th, Flasherton still leading 6-3 here on Match of the Week. Game
Yeah,
1.
Gagarin is definitely one of the big guys out of the pen here with that high velo. See how the switch up works out for the Flashertons now.
Yeah, and also notice that high accuracy there, so he's gonna try be hitting those corners and just keep these Flashertons off the board just for the rest of this game. And next up we have Weight Room. And that was a strike 1, just misses that one. That becomes an 0-2 count. That one's hit into the outfield. Throws second for a 1-out single.
Yeah, it was an interesting at bat there from Flash. A couple great changeups from Wishbone, gets 2 quick strikes, and then Flash able to catch up with that high fastball. Hits it real hard too. Nice timing.
For sure.
Wishbone's got to be accurate.
It looks like he's being accurate, but he's just not getting it into the zone, as that becomes a 3-1 count here. That was a little dangerous, but that becomes a 3-2 as that one's fouled off. Well-placed pitch there. That becomes foul ball. Ooh, catch him swinging there. 4 on number 2. Runner on first now. Bolt Blue, who's 0 for 3 today, will come up. That one's a strike 1, as that one's high and in. That one's just outside the zone, making it a 1-1 count. 1-2, low and in. Changeup gets outside the plate, make it a 2-2 count. Ooh, another swing and a miss there. 4 on number 3. Tough day for Bolt Blue, as that becomes 0 for 4 now. Going to the bottom of the 7th here. Washington's lead 6-3. 9-1-2 coming up.
Yeah, nice job by Wish to get a couple strikeouts. Just keeping things where they are. That's the name of the tune. He's just grinding, trying to add and cut that deficit. Allen's still in this game, pitching well.
Yeah, for sure. And that one's just rocket up to the shortstop and makes it out number 1. Next up, Jim Lovell, who's 2 for 3 today, having a solid day. May depending how this game plays out, we may even see a potential cycle watch. As maybe not, as that becomes out number 2.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, little one off the hands there. Wishbone unable to make big contact. Let's see if he can do it with Shepard, who's got 4 homers, batting 159.
Yeah, definitely another one of those boomer bust plays. And looks like not a boom, but not a bust, as that becomes 2-out single here in the bottom 7th. Neil Armstrong up next. He had the solo shot earlier that kicked things off for the Martians. Let's see if he could do another one. We'll see maybe if we get a steal here, like maybe on the 2nd or 3rd pitch. Flasherton may be aware of that, as he just watches out for that stealer.
Yeah, the astronauts have 5 bars of speed. Wishbone been known to use them pretty well.
Yeah, maybe good call there not to steal, as that becomes now a 2-out single. Now runners on first and second. Looks like the tying run is at bat here. Now we're in one swing territory to bring this game back. This may drop, don't know. Oh, it does drop. The outfielder just can't get it. Oh no. Oh, okay, lucky. What's
Uh-oh.
happening? Oh
Uh-oh.
no. The looks like the base runner, he ran past the base path. He just maybe got a bit too excited there, and that kind of ends the inning. Now we have BK Lamb up next.
Yeah, that's a tough one for Wish. I mean, yeah, he rounded that bag, I guess, maybe by accident, and then took a good situation and ended the inning, but did get a run out of it. So this one's still really close, really exciting.
Yeah, you can't be too disappointed, but on the other hand, with a game that close, you can't help but wonder what could have been, as that becomes strike one. That becomes a ball one. Ball two, that makes it a 2-1 count. Hit foul, make it a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss high to make it out number one. Wishbone's starting to get these batters to swing and miss more at these high pitches.
He's starting to get a bit of a formula down, it looks like. He needs to maybe just keep working at that, and if it doesn't work out all the way through this game, you could try and tie that into game 2. Gives up a hit there, though.
Yeah, now we got runners at the corner. Wizwaz up. He's had 2 doubles today. Let's see how Wishbone treats him. That one's just under the zone to make it a 1-1 count. Low once again to make it a 2-1 count. Maybe trying to get him to bait with the low pitch. Maybe a swing like that one. Gets it. Let's see if he gets the runner in time. Runner will not advance all the way home as he turns around to make it 2 outs here. Ash Gordon, who's had a home run and a single today. Let's see if he can bring in another run.
That was almost a sweet play.
Yeah, clutch slide there to prevent the run. As a great defense stop there also from the second baseman. As we go into the bottom of the 8th here, the Flashertons consider who they want, and they want Jack Me Up, who's pitching a solid 315 average. Now we got the 5, 6, 7 coming up. Not a lot of hits here from this part of the lineup, but let's see if they could change things around.
Yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, this is definitely still a ball game. Wishbone's done a good job of keeping little on things after the initial issues, pitching to Flash. So we'll see what he can do here with some outs to work with.
Yeah, for sure. And we see here Jack Me Up. He's known to be better against the left-handed pitchers. So let's see how that continues to play out, depending on how many lefties the Martians have in the lineup. As that becomes a 1-2 count. Ooh, swing and a miss early there. Can't be too happy about that one, as Ken Mattingly comes up now with 2 outs. That was hit hard. That one's going to be close by the wall. Is it gone? It is not gone. Just at the wall. No need to jump for that one. Just catches it to keep the game 6-4. Here in the top of the 9th, Ashertons are holding on. Now Pounce upon comes up.
Yeah, Wishbone really trying to get a hold of something there. A couple times he's just been caught at the warning track.
Yeah, we'll have to maybe see how he goes into game 2. Maybe he makes a few adjustments and then comes out with a hard swinging game. As that one gets, nope, it will not get past third baseman. Diving stop prevents it. And with 2 outs now, we have Seth Swifty coming up, who's had a home run and a double.
Yeah, quick innings for Wishbone, definitely helping out. Gagarin coming in has kept the lid on things.
That becomes strike 1. Ooh, that one goes high. Just past the jumping glove. And now we have Mojo down with 2 outs. Bolt Blue coming up. Here in the top of the 9th, Flashertons leading 6-4.
Yeah, and Gagarin's getting tired, getting into some low velo territory. You want to watch out now. Flash feasts on it. Uh-oh.
He called it right there. He just left him in there too long, and as a result, Flashertons break this game open. 8-4 now. Bolt Blue with the second home run erases the bad day by maybe giving the Flashertons that extra boost they need.
Wishbone just needs an out to give himself a chance to hit. 2 more runs, though, on the board to contend with. It's going to be tough. And there's a hit from Flash right after the fresh arm comes in.
Yeah, watch out here. Flashertons are starting to heat up once again. Maybe let's see if they keep Jack Me Up and knowing that maybe they switch him out. Depends here. 4-run lead. Do you want to take out the pitcher already? Looks like he will not. And just hits that to the second baseman, 4 out number 3. Not before a 2-run shot. Just blows this game open to make it 8-4. Now the pitcher, we'll see who comes in. Manager is doing some note checking, see who's on the mound. Looks like we have WishboneRulz coming up. Not the greatest hitter, but 250 average, not bad for a bench player.
Great pitch from Flash there.
Ooh, ball 1 makes it a 1-2 count. That was hit the Bolt Blue, throws the first 4 out number 1, Mojo up. Gus Grissom coming in now. Let's see if maybe there may not be anyone left to switch with, but that special trait is coming hard. Well, his special trait is still active, but he gets a better hitter here, as Martians are just focusing on escaping this inning. Oh, fielder misses a dive there.
Yeah, pinch hit works out for Wishbone. Now he's gonna, I guess, pinch run last runner. Just trying to keep things rolling.
Yep, at this point in the game, you just gotta say, go all in, and damn the consequences later. Oh no, that's tough. That's a tough way to lose. The fielder has his foot on the bag the whole time to make it out number 3. Flasherton take game 1 here, 8-4. Dwayne, what are your thoughts on this game?
Wow, I mean 8-4 is not really going to tell you the whole tale of the tape. I think in this one they both got a ton of hits. Both players pitched pretty well. I think there was definitely some initial first matchup, that counts between these two ever jitters for both teams. Unable to really keep a lid on things early. That was where a lot of the run scoring occurred. But then it was I think them finding some patterns in the late game to get through it. So game 2 is going to bring us some really interesting baseball, and I mean a heck of a way to end it. Wishbone had his chances there at the end. I think maybe it's a different ball game if a couple things happen, just a hair differently. But that's ball sometimes, and Flash had a really good win and some really clutch hits tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And we saw Flashtons there just sort of turning back the clock and just reminding everyone of their offensive power. I'll see here in game 2 if the astronauts or I should say the Martians are able to make their adjustments, or will the Flashtons come out strong again?
Yeah, will be interesting to see. Like you did say, the Flash of yore seemed to came out. We haven't seen him hit that well in a while on a primetime cast or anything like that. So good to see. And I guess we'll hang tight here for just a couple minutes while the players get ready to queue up, and we'll have game 2 for you in just a moment. All right, folks, we're loading in now to Motor Yard, home of the Flashertons, and the Roswell Martians going at it for game 2. It's going to be exciting. Wishbone's looking for that sweep, or split, excuse me.
Yep, and here on the mound we have Speed Walker, who's off to a solid start this season, 1.8 ERA. Now let's see if he can lock down these Martians early on, or will they come out strong? And leading things off for us is Jim Lovell, who is hitting a 269 average, 2 home runs, and it looks like that average will get a little boost as he gets a leadoff single here in the top of the first. Next up is Alan Shepard, 169 average, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs. Fast runner on first. Let's see if he goes for a aggressive ball game by getting a steal.
You called it in there safely for Wishbone. Nice.
Wow, look at that 2-0. Now you got runner on second. Let's see if he can maybe advance his runner home. And looks like he won't advance him there just yet. Now he'll need a hit if he wants to advance his runner home. Next up, Neil Armstrong.
Couple of hard hit balls from Wishbone early, though. Contrast to early in game 1.
As that one's popped up into left field for out number 2. So quick 2 outs here, and now John Glenn here. He's their cleanup hitter. Let's see if he can get something. And it looks like he will, and that runner running third, that looks like that'll be an easy shot. So 1-run start here for the Martians. Now we got Buzz Aldrin coming up.
Yeah, good speed from Wishbone, using it well. Jumping out early to a lead in the first. That's what you need after dropping a game.
Yeah, he needs this aggressiveness early. And it looks like that one's popped up into center field for out number 3. So good start here for the Martians to get off to a 1-run lead. Flasherton's been known to strike back when they're down or the other team scores a run. So we'll see how things go here.
Just pardon me as I did a quick refresh on the feed. Seeing if we can get some improved visuals. Looking like we're getting a bit of choppiness coming through, but that's all right. As long as the players are playing through okay.
The forecast did read that there's a lag storm.
So.
As that becomes a ball 1, make it a 1-2 count. 2-2 here. Blueford has very low velo right now with that K-Dud. Out number 1 here as that becomes a strikeout. Waz coming up next. We have to watch out for that low velo because as we saw in the last game, the Flashes were crushing the low velo matchup. So let's see how that continues.
Yeah, you said it. He really jumped on it as soon as he saw it last game. We'll see if he can do that again. Blueford unable to find the zone here against Waz.
Yeah, and that one's just 4-pitch walk right there. So now Flash Gordon comes up, 345 average, 4 home runs, and 7 RBIs. A lot of speed in first, but catcher has a strong arm, so expect a steal here.
Flash not known to run. He tends to put his faith in the bat. He drove that one pretty well to center.
You think someone with the name The Flash tends to be prone to running, but not them. As we get 2 outs now, runner on first, pounce upon, up to bat. Ooh, nice pitch there. Slider just nailing the inside corner. Let's see if he gets it one more time. Does not, so 1-2 count here. 2-2 count. Okay, first baseman gets that one. 4 out of number 3, so Martians get out of that one. Now we go into the top of the second. Martians lead 1-0 with their 6-7-8 coming up. Leading off is Harrison Schmidt.
Yeah, nice job to get through the first unscathed, keep that lead. Wishbone wants to bounce back after game 1. He's got to start early and gets a leadoff single here in the second. Nicely done.
Yeah, for sure. And as we said, he needs to continue his aggressiveness, and he's doing so here. And now we have the Ken Mattingly coming up. Number 7 hitter for the Martians. As he watches those pitches to make it a 3-0 count. Watch out here as he may swing. Makes it a 3-1 count. That one looks like it goes into the outfield. Right fielder easily gets under that one. 4 out, number 1.
Yeah, that was a pitch I think Wish might want back. Right down the middle, misplaced the reticle a little bit. Runner remains at first.
Yeah, like once he gets to those 3-0 counts, you have to be sure to just watch out for those potential meatball pitches that tend to come by. As we get into a 0-2 count here, pitcher watches that one for a 1-2. Pitcher hits that one to the third baseman. Looks like that'll be some trouble. It becomes trouble into a double play. So going to the bottom second now. Flasherton's still down 1-0 with a 5-6-7 coming up.
Here comes Weight Room, man. He needs himself a dinger. He's batting 347. But my big man needs a home run. Where's it at? That one's not getting out either.
Yeah, might have to head to the gym a bit more as that one comes out number 1.
Yeah, needs to live up to that namesake.
As that becomes ball 1. That becomes strike 1 to make it a 1-1 count. Ooh, that one's hit up the middle, but Armstrong's able to get to that one. Throws the first 4 out, number 2. Next up, we got Bolt Blue. He hit a home run last game. Let's see if he can maybe continue his solid end to last game. That comes strike 2. K-Dud trait activated. And it looks like that will be out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning here from the Martians. Now we go into the top of the third. They still lead 1-0. Looks like the low velo so far has been holding the Flashertons these first 2 innings.
Yeah, Wishbone perhaps getting some better placement, some better sequencing out of Bluford than he was out of his bullpen. So we'll see how long that works out for him. We've still only gotten through 2 innings so far, but definitely looking like he's doing a better job here in game 2 of just keeping a more balanced approach all around here on the mound and at the dish.
Yeah, for sure. And now we see runner on first. Watch out for a steal here. And Flasherton's just aware of that, as we may see a couple more pitch outs here. Ball 1 thrown outside, maybe anticipating a steal.
Yeah, Flash definitely careful about Steelers himself, even though he's not known to be one to run. And I think Wish is going to get in there. A good jump either way.
Yeah, good job there from Flasherton to throw it outside, but all that speed is just too much for the catcher. And that becomes 2-2 count. We got a runner on second here with no outs. As long as this ball gets into action, we may see the runner advance to third, but that will not happen as it becomes a strikeout for out number 1. Now we have Allen Shepard up. Let's see if he can get hit here. Make some contact. No one on first. Maybe some trouble. Just in time, though, for out number 2. Next up, Neil Armstrong, who's 0 for 1 today. Runner on third. 2 outs.
Yeah, now Wish needs that hit. Could easily get it. Armstrong's back over the Mendoza line. Speed Walker doesn't throw super hard either, so just needs something to get a hold of.
Sure, and that one's looked like it'll just be foul, so 2-2 count here. Runner on third. Will it go over? It will not. Out number 3. Flasherton escaped that one to be down by a run here in the bottom of the third. 8-9-1 coming up.
Yeah, Bluford pitching well so far. Let's see what he can do against Lamb.
Yeah, he's pitching, see, 23 pitches and already locked in. Lockdown trade still staying though, as that one's caught. Speed Walker up next. As that one's left high for a ball 1. Ooh, pitcher gets some nice contact on it.
Ooh.
Ooh, Lovell maybe hit his head on the corner there. Might want to watch out for him later. Oh, pitchers go far. Will we have a pitcher dinger on Match of the Week? We have a pitcher dinger. That's a home run. Flat Speed Walker just hits it into that left corner 376 footer to make it his first home run this season and to tie this game back up.
Yeah, he does himself a speed walker around the bases. Getting himself a huge dinger on the hanging curveball. Flash able to feast and tie it up.
Yeah, you know, these pitchers, you think they have low stats, but all it takes is one good placement and just in the right stadium and the right position, it's a home run, as we saw right there.
Flash again showing against the low velo. It's not that he just scores a bunch of runs when he sees it, but when he hits the ball hard, he seems to hit it so damn hard it just flies out of the ballpark.
Yeah, we just see there, just hard hit ball, but this time it won't be in left field, so it becomes out number 3. But not before the pitcher earns back a run to make it a 1-1 ball game in the top of the 4th. 5-6 for the Martians coming up.
Yeah, this is that heart of the order. It's going to be really interesting to see if Wishbone can respond after giving up that home run.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more aggressiveness here from the Martians as they look to try to maybe get that run back. As it goes down on 3 pitches there, 4 out number 1. Next up, Buzz Aldridge, 0 for 1 today. Strike 1. Late swing there. Swings at that one. That looks like that will be an out number 2. Yep, Buzz, Blue gets out on that one, and now we got Harrison Schmidt coming up 1 for 1 today with a single.
Yeah, that locked-in speed walker after the homer's got to feel good for Flash. Wishbone's got to do his best, though. He's no stranger to high velocity now that Walker's got a little bit of extra juice.
Yep. And that one looks like that will be an easy out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the 4th. Martians tied up at 1 apiece. But now we got the 3-4-5 of the Flashins up. Leading things off is Flash Gordon, who's 0 for 1 today.
Yeah, great season from the 3-hole hitter for the Flashertons. This is definitely a nice follow-up to Flash's season 10 campaign so far. He's played a pretty tough schedule, but he's picked up his fair share of wins, and so far, and he's looking for that sweep tonight here on prime time. So many ups on the improvements so far for Flash, and Wishbone definitely holding his own, like we saw on the last match of the week. He played against B. Hagen as Flash, hits one hard for an out there. Both these players, are going to be in the thick of the playoff race, I think, coming into the end of the weeks.
Yeah, and as we see these last few innings play out here, we're going to see how these two teams will maybe separate from the rest of the pack, as that one becomes out number 2. Now we have weight room. It looks like he heard our comments about the gym because he hits that one hard. Looks like that will be a single to make it a 2-out single here in the bottom of the 4th. Now we got Seth Swifty up, who's 0 for 1 today.
Yeah, he hit that one down the line about 200 miles per hour, but so hard the fielder can get right there and keep him at first base. So nicely done to get around on it for Flash, but there's an easy ground out, and that'll end the inning.
Yeah, but as we now go into the top of the 5th now, still tied 1 apiece. Not a lot of hits here compared to last game, but as we were saying earlier in the pregame, we might see maybe a late end show, like a high power show, as the pitchers begin to tire out. That's a quick 1-1 count. That one goes to the second baseman. Bolt Blue throws first 4 out number 1. Now we got the pitcher up, who's 0 for 1 today. Let's see if he can strike back with his own hit or home run.
Yeah, he's 0 for on the season. Gonna need something to jump on.
Just gets up. Second baseman just once again for out number 2. So now we got Gus Grissom up, who does have a single today. Lots of speed. Let's see if he can maybe get something here and maybe bring it back up to the top of the order. No need, as that becomes out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning here to still keep the game tied 1 apiece. Now we're going to the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9 coming up. Flash and Studios.
Yeah, Flash only with a couple of hits here, but working efficiently off the home run. Both these teams been quiet since the scoring.
Yep, as we see Blueford just pitching a solid game, being able to keep the Flashertons in check for the most part. As that becomes a ball 2, 2-2 count. Ooh, what a great curveball there to make it out number 1. BK Lamb coming up next.
That was absolutely immaculate there from Wishbone, dropping that curveball right on the edge. I
Yeah,
thought as well as Flash that was outside, I think, but great job, great pitch.
yeah, sometimes with curveballs, especially against someone like the Flashertons, you have to be careful with them. But if you hit those corners, that makes it a very powerful pitch.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with it, even if you do swing.
Yep, and looks like Speedwalker still stays in. As that becomes ball 1. Oh, that was hit hard. Do we have another pitcher bomb? No, we don't, but that becomes out number 3. Speedwalker just doing almost everything here for the Flashertons. As that becomes still a 1-1 game. Now the top of the 6th with the 1-2-3 coming up.
Yeah, he's just trying to carry the whole team to a victory. All on his own, hitting the ball hard.
As that one's hit softly to the third baseman. That one goes first for out number 1. So next up we have Alan Shepard up 0 for 2. But he does have 4 home runs and 8 RBIs on the season, so watch out for a strong hit here. As that one's left outside for a 1-1 count. That one's hit hard. Will that go distance?
Oh!
It does. It hits the foul pole. See, solo shot from Alan Shepard to make it a 2-1 ball game. 381 for his 5th home run and 9th RBI of the season.
Oh man, I do love myself a pole shot on match of the week. That's a big one from Wishbone there to take the lead.
Yep, great pitch there, and he just pulls it into the right corner of the field to make it a 2-1 ball game. That makes it a 2-2 count. And that one sits softly to the second baseman to make it out number 2. And now we got John Glenn coming up here. He's the cleanup hitter for this team. And it looks like he gets a quick single to maybe potentially start a 2-out rally.
Ooh,
And it looks like
fitness
Mojo's
down?
Or was that Mojo or was that injury? That might... Oh, that was an injury? Let's see. Might see what the injury report says. A stubbed toe. Probably jammed his toe into the base path while running there. But looks
Glad
like
he's
he'll
alright.
stay in the game. Yeah. In a game like this, you just have to tough it out and deal with the pain later. Now as we go into the bottom 6th here, Flasherton's down 2-1. 1-2-3 coming up though, so let's see if they can strike back.
Yeah, nice solo shot last inning for Wishbone. Flash immediately trying to respond on that first pitch, couldn't quite get around on it. Nice catch by Level out there and right.
Yeah, I think if he gets just a bit of better location on that one, I think that one's gone. But it's unable to, so now we have 1 out now. As that one goes over the fielder's glove, and Shepard's able to get his glove on it to make it a 1-out single. Flash Gordon now 0 for 2 coming up. And I believe Flash Gordon last game, he had a home run, so watch out for his power as well. That one just goes right to the second baseman for out number 2, so now we have 2 outs now and pounce upon me up.
Yeah, Wish just got to watch that placement. Bluford's still juiced up, locked in. Able to make it work with that accuracy.
Yeah, just being able to place your pitches in this league is sometimes all the difference, no matter what the stats are. as K Dud activates to make it a 2-2 count. 3-2 count now, composed. Insane accuracy up. Oh, the dive just misses. Rare fielder gets it though. Not before the runner advances to third with runners in the corners now. 2 outs, weight room comes up, and looks like he had a dumbbell in the dugout. Let's see if that pays off.
Yeah, we'll see if he can use it. That was a ball I don't think Wishbone needed to dive for, so now this is dangerous with the runners on base. 2-out situation, just needs one.
Oh, that might have been it right there, as that one's kind of left over the middle, especially with low velo. And that one's 2-1 count. 3-1 count. Let's see what the pitcher decides here. Ooh, 3-2 count now. Watch out here. K-Dud activated. That one's hit high. That one's hit far. That one's close, but it's just the warning track, so out number 3. So tough hit there. But now we're going to the top of the 7th. The Martians holding on to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, weight room needs to hit the weight room. He needs to continue to do some work, clearly, because he's got no homers on the year, and he couldn't quite get it out there. Warning track power once again.
Yeah, I think bringing out the dumbbell, I think, was definitely a good call. So we might maybe see him bring out a bench press to maybe just ham things up.
He needs something to be able to get that ball over the fence.
Sure. As we go into the top of the 7th, 1 out. And that one's hit softly to the first baseman. Looks like he'll easily run there for out number 2.
Wishbone's looking for that split, so game's starting to move a little bit quickly here at the end, but nobody wants to make a crucial mistake. Don't get too ahead of yourself.
Yeah, and I think it was a good call here to bring out the pitcher, as he got into a bit of a jam last game, and you don't want to tempt fate against these Flashertons. So as he gets a single there, and let's see if the runner can be brought in. Now up is Gus Griscom.
Yeah, nice job there with Onizuka to get on base. He's gonna pinch run with Ockles.
Yeah, doesn't want to bring in maybe the speedy or the faster runner, just in case like that they're needed later on. That becomes so a 3-0 count. Watch out here for a potential good hit. That becomes 3-1. Left watch. Oh, 3-2 count here with runner on first. 2 outs. That one's hit hard. That one goes. Will it go the distance? No, just shy of this warning track for out number 3. So good stop there from the Flashertons, and now they need to get something going here.
Yeah, really anybody but Grissom in the astronauts order would be able to get that ball probably over the fence. How hard he hit it, but Grissom just doesn't have a ton of power. Gets it where the center fielder can reach it.
Sure. And now we have Yuri Gagarin coming in with a lot of velo and a lot of accuracy. So he looks like he's switching things up here. Maybe he's gonna try and maybe switch how he pitches too, to keep the Flashertons off balance. Because that was a quick out number 1.
You always get a little nervous when the ball gets flicked to the pitcher there at first base, but no drop to be had this time, and Wishbone getting solid outs. That one hit hard into right. That'll be a base hit though.
Yeah, good hit there. And now we got a run on first with the maybe potential winning run at bat as BK Lamb comes up. As that was high and in to make it a ball 1. Strike 1, just hitting those outside edges. Just misses there to make it a 2-1 count. Another hard hit ball. Flasherton's beginning to heat up here, as now they got runners on first and second with only 1 out. Speed Walker, the pitcher, and we probably won't see him bat.
Yeah, Flash gun with Pine Rider.
He was brought to this team for moments like these. Now let's see if it pays off. Now that's a 2-1 count. Ooh, that one's hit hard. Will it hit the wall? It hits the wall. Runners will advance. That becomes 1 run. So now we got runners second, third here. Catcher drops the ball, but it doesn't matter. As now we have Zippity Doo Dah 0 for 3 today. And now we got a tense pitcher on the mound. Oh wow, look at that great hit there. Now we look at run scores. Will another run score? Yes it will. Yes it will. Close call there, almost didn't make it. So
Yeah,
Flash does break this game open to make it 4-2.
yeah, huge 2-run single there from Flash. Getting things started here in the bottom of the 7th. When that one's on the ground, Wish will get out of the inning here, it looks like. But not before those runs score.
Yeah, so Pine Rider was able to come in and just kickstart this Flashton's offense, and as a result, now we have a 4-2 ball game. It just in the span of a couple seconds.
Yeah, nice 3-run inning for Flash, and now Shutter Down's going to try and get it done. He's got 6 outs to work with here.
Yeah, not a great ERA or a WHIP, but he could potentially shut them down here and allow the Flashton to come away with a much needed sweep. That looks like it'll become out number 1 now. Alan Shepard, who had the home run earlier. Let's see if he can get a bit more power and maybe be the one who kickstart things for the Martians. And he makes it to the bag just barely though. And now we got runner on first, 1 out here, tying run at bat.
Yeah, honestly, Flash looked like he almost got an out there. Maybe even just getting to the ball stops extra bases with the speed that Shepard has. So nicely done for both players there.
And
Flash
we
is
got
wary of that runner.
Yep, that's what I was about to say. Now we have to watch out, see if Wishbone is willing to tempt the steal, or will he just play it passive? Looks like passiveness pays off in the end, as now we got runners on first and second with only 1 out. John Glenn coming up, tying runs already on base. Oh, just misses that one. That could have been a hard hit if he gets contact. But it looks like this will be an out number 2.
Oh my.
Base runners get away with that one, but that could have been a very costly double play there.
Yeah, my heart stopped for a second there. I didn't know that throw was going into second base, and I saw the runners had turned, and then I thought he was almost out.
Yep, but that becomes out number 3. Batter breaks his bat in frustration as we go into the bottom of the 8th. 3, 4, 5 coming up as the Flashertons lead 4-2.
Yeah, big for Flash here to get insurance. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, that one's hit hard into right field. 4 out number 1. Next up is Pounce Upon, who I believe had a hit earlier today. Quick flip there for number 2. So next up we have Weight Room. Let's see if he can finally get his first home run of the season. And it looks like it probably won't be tonight, as that is out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 inning here. Martians lock it down, and now they need to strike back here if they want to extend this game or end it in the 9th. Next up is Harrison Schmidt, number 6 hitter, as he swings and misses in that one for strike 1. That's a 0-2 count. Ooh, misses there, being a bit aggressive. Make it out number 1. Ken Mattingly comes up. That was strike 1. That's the ball 1 to make it a 1-1 count. Oh, misses that one. Just a tough miss there. As that one's probably be caught by the pitcher for out number 2. Next up is Yuri Gagarin, and it looks like he'll be pulled out here with 2 outs. Down to the final batter. just to get aggressive there, but that looks like that'll be out number 3. Flash walk away with the sweep here with a final score of 4-2 thanks to a strong 7th inning.
Yeah, nice job there by Flash to lock down the sweep. I mean, a couple of really, really good games from both players tonight. Wishbone did his part to stay in it and score runs and make the ball games competitive, but Flash coming away with the sweep. A couple of really big victories for himself here, making a comeback here this season, trying to make the playoffs after not making it last season. 2 wins tonight's a big step along the way.
Yeah, congrats to Flash for being able to come out here and just close out both games and become a 500 team now, 7-7. And now the Martians, congrats to them too. But now they have a very uphill battle from here on out. Now sitting at 6-18, I believe.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be tough to make the playoffs from that standing, but with a lot of games to play, I believe he's got 24. So 8 games to play. Wishbone could pick up his W's and put himself right in that conversation for the 11th or 12th seed. It all depends on how the players around him too are going to do. As there's still a lot of games to be played in the XBL. We still have a couple weeks here. AAA is wrapping up this week. XBL has an additional week this season, or over the AAA. So as the XBL wraps up, we'll be seeing their seeding start to shift, and it's going to be important to pick up those wins down the stretch for sure. So yeah, a bit of an uphill battle for Wishbone, and big wins for Flash tonight in his quest for the playoffs. But I think both players still definitely in this after what we saw from the pair of them.
Yeah, for sure. And so watch out for both of these teams as they both showed that their offense is not to be what could I say, like you have to basically watch out for them because
Oh yeah.
they can just strike without warning. And
hmm
before you know it, you go from being up a couple runs to being down all of a sudden.
Absolutely, yeah. They get on you quick. I mean, Flash early in game 1 scored a bunch of runs, was just gapping the ball well, getting his runners around the bases, and then he got the power later on, hitting a couple of really big shots. And then Wishbone did the same. He had big innings himself. He had the dagger home run. He got one off the pole there to take the lead in game 2 for a minute. He played well all night long, and we saw both the players really showcase ability both on the mound and at the plate. And I think that goes, hand in hand with what you would consider a playoff team. So we saw a lot of good things, a lot of good baseball, and it was a pleasure to really be able to call a couple of good sets with you here tonight on Match of the Week. Now, Hummus, really, really good games.
Yeah, always great to watch this game live and just being able to commentate. So yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, and that'll bring an end to us here tonight on XBL Match of the Week. Keep your eyes peeled for us on Wednesday night. We'll have our weekly roundup. We'll be going over some AAA playoff predictions and things like that with myself and Ox. And then it's his AAA week as well, as far as Match of the Weeks are concerned. We're going to have 3 Match of the Weeks, all AAA, scattered throughout the weekend, probably the late week and early weekend. We still have to get those scheduled up, so keep your eyes peeled for that if you're not already in our Discord. There's a link to that here on the Twitch channel if you wish to join us and you watch us here for the first time tonight. So feel free to follow all those links. We also have our YouTube as well, where all the games are archived. And it's been a pleasure to have you here with me again, No Hummus, in the booth. It's been a pleasure to host, all of you viewers and to have great games from our participants tonight. Thank you again, Urban, for the great voiceovers, specialized for Halloween and stuff like that. And thank you, everybody, for being here. As always, thank you to Mickey for the trailer. And we'll see you next time. It's been a great one. And everybody stay safe out there.
Peace out.